Hello and welcome to the Liberian TV network. Today we are going out on the street to ask Liberians what the message they have for the president. We will be going to Douala Market and the Looking Town area. So just keep along as we go to get their message that they will give us. Don't forget to leave yours in the comment section if you have any message for the president. Thank you for always following Liberian TV network.
Yeah, really, Liberia have a national problem, which this president inherited. So our message to him is to tackle national problem, not issues that are not national issues. Like past regime, they left national issues, they went to YFEs and other things that was not a national emergency. One of the national emergencies we have in the country is unemployment. The president should make sure the National Investment Commission, the foreign minister, the president, the finance minister, they should work hard to see how they can create investors at home. To create investors at home, they should set up a committee that will be able, that will establish company. The company can go to the various banks, take loan from there, open the company, open the citizen will get a job. That company will pay royalties to the government. The citizen will also pay income tax to the government. At the end of the country will move forward. The next thing, why continuing the road project? For a 100-day road, you should be able to pave the roads. When we have access to good roads, we will be able to move and improve the economy. The second thing is education. I went to rural part of Liberia. I saw girls and boys in towns and villages not going to school. There should be a mission in rural Liberia. Those districts are rural districts should be a mission. So they can collect cakes in the rural towns and villages, carry down the mission. Those that will work on the mission will get employment. Those kids will stay on the mission and graduate, will be useful in society because they will learn other elective or vocational skills. Two, government should fight corruption. The fight of corruption, it will be a higher success for us as a nation. Because money which we use for national development is going people ahead. Today, you have people who are costing on payroll, some people collecting the money, and the actual human being can be seen. So they should be able to clean the payroll, they should be able to fight corruption, they should be able to get budget performance report. If you come to the Liberian and say, oh, give me $3 million to do a job, give a budget performance report that you did a job, and you must be able to give illustration how the job was done. Three, agriculture. No nation can move forward. Almost not enough percent of what we consume in the country that imported goods. Even our services, people come from outside to provide services for us. So the government should prioritize technical and vocational education for Liberian people to be involved in the reconstruction of Liberia.
Thank you. My name is Abdallah S. a resident of District 15, Looking Town specifically. We have a nation in economic crisis, as we can put it. The economic growth cannot sustain the growth in population. And as a government, I think for a president to work very well and effectively and produce results, he has to ignore politics and focus on the actual work.
My name is John Waxing. My message I have to the president, we need to do better. Because the Liberian people try to entrust him, and some people feel that he can do better. And he from the agriculture sector, Liberian people are going to bed hungry. Liberian students are living deployable life in Lofa. When my father from Lofa, the guy's children sitting on a black. So he needs to do better. To make Liberia better, it's very important to every Liberian. So Mr. President, we hope that you can do better. But I'm going anywhere and denigrating the Liberian people that they can beg you for money. They respect the Liberian people. You understand? For me, I had issue with Costa when Costa said that the president can beg for money. I had issue. So we're not expecting our president to be addressing all that way. That's what we elected him for. But people are complaining, team president are skyrocketing. People really need to survive. So we need to work hard. We need to work hard and do better. We put soldiers to work better to the best for the Liberian people. That's my message to the president.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. I'm Samuka V. Conan, resident of Viton. And member of the very government governing Liberia. And I think I appreciate you actually interviewing me to understand my own stance when it comes to the message to the president. Well, I may have too many messages for the president, but paramount among those messages would be I would love the president to become critically observant to understand that the three branches of government is seemingly appearing that two of the branches are ganking against his own end of the three branches. I'm suspecting the legislature and the judiciary ganking against the executive. Empirical situation is if the three branches must coordinately work together, then executive order that will be issued by the executive as it relates to the asset recovery, and there was some blunder from the end of the asset recovery team by not passing through the judiciary procedure they should have passed. The judiciary helped them the asset recovery team, which was fine. They should have actually let them understand that they should not continue until they were able to follow the right procedure. And those whose property were confiscated on ground that those properties were not the rightful owner, government or the judiciary should have not given back the property to the owner. Especially so when some of them were asked to produce documents, they gave them days, they went and came back with no substantive document. I think that was another disappointment. So the issue of fighting asset recovery or fighting retrieval of government's property, it entails the three coordinated branches coming together and work with honesty and sincerity. But this is what I'm saying. So if President Bouakai will succeed, he must be very fast to start to discern this plan of the other two branches ganking against him.
The government should also raise money. For I'm agriculture, for example, you go in the interior, you build a nursery. You go in the rural towns and villages and tell people, what city on nursery? We will give you the city, you plant it, we'll give you first or last one. People will plant palm, people will plant cocoa, people will plant kusa, they will plant butterbeer. Those goods are when they are cash crops. Their crops are make money. So the men can make red farm when you say a cocoa, a coffee, a palm, you can be able to buy a bag of rice. We want everybody to be involved to move on together.
He wants to be very effective. He has to implement the laws without looking at who the victim is. There have been some successes. I'm seeing that at least he's trying and he's doing well in that regard. There are other issues that I think he's doing that we should really focus on. I don't think we need more economic crime code for Liberia. There are several reasons why. One is that...
Is that part of the message? Because that have already been signed. It's like a done deal.
Yeah, we are running government, so even though it's signed, they can still be revisited.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. One of the good things that Charles Taylor achieved was the unity. Between 1980 to 1990, tribal conflict was at its peak. But when Taylor became president, when I was growing up, I didn't grow up with tribal conflict. I didn't grow up hating people because of the tribe. That was because that was put aside. And the war that came, the 2003 war, there was no tribal issue. But now, talking about our breaking war crime will reunite the tribal problems that we faced in the 80s, in the late 80s and early and throughout the 90s. So I think it's wrong and it sends a bad message to the public. And for the economy, I think Bouakai should just really focus on doing what he's doing. The economy will grow. It requires investment. But one thing I see that all past government have been doing wrong is that they are not investing. We have always been focused on generate and eat, generate revenue, pay salaries. It's wrong. The government has to look, the president has to look at the president and say, look, gentlemen, let's be real. 40% of our revenue must go to reinvestment. We should invest in advanced sciences, technology, we should invest in agriculture. These things will bring result in the long run. As we speak, there is zero investment in science. There is zero investment in science and technology. Zero. All of the money that is going to education, that is appropriated for education, is going directly to salary payment and running offices. It has nothing to do with investing in science and technology. As we speak, in this year, Liberia do not have a telescope. We do not have any advanced microscope at any of our universities. It is a shame, and we need to invest in these areas if we are to grow economically.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to Liberian TV.